Alright guys, we're back for some more Dokkan Battle, and it is time to hop into Dokkan Battlefield, which was just recently reset the other day. Things have been very crazy, so I'm actually getting into it a few days later than I would have liked. I did hop in here just to sort of assemble my 100 URs a bit ahead of time, but I've not actually jumped into the stages, and I actually don't know what the typings are of all of the enemies we're going to be fighting. The only thing I do know is that there is a new opponent, a Bardock stage, but I don't know what he does. Okay, so STR Roshi, so we will start with Extreme AGL, and we have now the ability to use the new EZA Broly, who gives 100% across the board to all Extreme AGL. I could also use Metal Cooler, who will give himself like the 100 and what does he give? 170% or 177? I think Cooler gives 170, yeah, 170%. But we don't really have many other Most Malevolent Clan category members here, so I feel like just going with the EZA AGL Broly would probably benefit, you know, all the other units with the extra 10% than just Metal Cooler, who would get the extra, what, like 70% or whatever. So, okay, well, boom. Right away, we have a pretty good rotation. We got the new EZA Broly, who was so badly needed for Extreme AGL, by the way. He is going to be a tremendous asset moving forward for Extreme AGL. They also, like, they've given us, actually, lately, a lot of powerful units for typings that needed it, right? Like, Global just got the Extreme Tech hit. Extreme Tech definitely needed strong units. You know, Extreme AGL just got the Broly. The Paragus and Broly went to Extreme Int. Then there was the Champa, who's pretty good for Extreme Physical, although he needs to be on a category team to be good, so maybe Champa does not count. And then, of course, obviously, there's also the Dokkan Fest Extreme Broly. So there's been a lot of pretty good physical units. Ooh, another good physical unit that came out for Extreme is the Golden Frieza, the free-to-play Golden Frieza. But likewise, he might be a unit that's more suitable to be used on the category teams, because he is a buffing unit for okay, so Golden Frieza is a buffing unit for a movie boss category. So 19, right? We need physical supers. We should actually be okay, because LR Goku Black is a physical super. I think Golden Frieza, yeah, Golden Frieza is a physical super attack. Super Saiyan 3 Broly is physical super attack. What's funny is my Super Saiyan 3 Broly is actually now 100%, 99%, but, you know, I just haven't done the video on him. For the longest time, I actually did not have him rainbowed. And then we'll bring, yeah, pretty much that's all we can do. Alright, so I'm just going to have to try and save all key for LR Goku Black. Oh, I also messed up and made LR Goku Black my secondary leader, whatever. It's not too big of a deal, because they're still good. Okay, so I can't super attack with Cell or the TUR Goku Black and Zamasu, because they're actually both beam attacks. LR Goku Black is coming up in the next rotation. Oh boy, see, I need to get them an 18 key super. I guess we're just gonna have to hope that Super Saiyan 3 Broly could possibly get like a crit or something like this. See, this is one of those things where if I knew ahead of time what enemies, like, you know, so like what typing Kid Buu was, what typing Android 19 is, and what typing the Great Saiyan Man is. If I knew these ahead of time, I'd be better prepared. But, you know, for this, I do kind of like jumping in to Dokkan Battlefield here and not really knowing what to expect. I feel like it does give it a little bit more excitement, we could say. So the Cell at the end, I can't super with him. Can we get... I don't think we can get... No, we can't get an 18 key super with LR Goku Black, so we're not going to get a super attack with them. We also can't get one with this Cell right here. He's also a beam super. Okay. Well, at the very least, we do have the LR Goku Black family units are, you know, healing us by a good amount. So even if 19 damages us, they will be able to heal us as, you know, we slowly whittle this guy. Oh, yes. I think we're good, actually. I think LR Goku Black and Zamasu can finish him off just with normal. So Super Saiyan 3 Broly with the impressive crit right there to get us through it pretty easily. Good stuff, my boy. And what's funny enough, if I remembered to put, if I had Super Saiyan 3 Broly as my sub-leader rather than LR Goku Black and Zamasu, he would have been able to do enough damage there to finish 19 off nearly in one shot, so that was pretty good. Also, there was one change in the Baba Shop for the rewards here for JP on this Dokkan Battlefield, in that they added another set of potential orbs. Okay, so he's a... he's AGL. Y'all know what that means. We could use the most broken typing in the game on his ass. Okay, so we'll go with LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. We'll go with Angel Tech Goku. U, Tech Vegito Blue. Let's bring the... We definitely want Tien. I do... See, this is interesting, because I want God Goku and the Supreme Oppai of Time, because both of them can seal. We're actually going to get rid of Tien, and we're going to bring in the Supreme Oppai of Time. The reason for that is because Supreme Oppai of Time, she seals, and the new God Goku, he also seals. So, looks like they're kind of intending you to have God Goku available for this. So, I am glad I did actually have him on the team here. So, we'll go ahead and have him seal with, you know, his new God Key Bind attack that he does against Broly right here. This should be a fairly fast and easy fight as well. Because, again, I do feel as though Super Tech is pretty much the strongest typing in the game. I feel like maybe Super AGL did just get a giant buff with Gogeta, but I don't think it's enough to make them on par with Super Physical or Super Tech. Those are the two I think are way better. Super Int is good, but they still need more units. It's way too top heavy, right? You got, you know, LR Gohan, LR Vegito, UI Goku, and Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. After that, you know, there's kind of a big drop off in units there. Okay, so we... oh yeah, we're completely good to go right here, by the way, because his ass is already sealed, so he can't finish us. And we're getting 18 key supers with both LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku and LR Goku and Frieza. So goodbye, my boy. Needless to say, there are many units you can use to prevent the one-shot supers from this great Saiyaman right here. Super Tech, again, I just feel is the best typing in the game. Plus, you even have enemies, or, excuse me, you have units like Piccolo from the Baba Shop. You know, I have a lot of extra orbs. Maybe I will rainbow that Piccolo from the Baba Shop and try and use him here in Dokkan Battlefield against that great Saiyaman there to show that there are many options that will definitely work here. Okay, so next we'll go ahead and do Extreme Int. Goku Black does give Extreme Int a secondary leader skill, right? I just want to double check. Yes, he does. Okay. So, I'm thinking we'll go LR Bojack, and then we'll go Goku Black. Let's bring LR Vegeta. We'll bring Cell, who's on the Time Traveler category. Zamasu is as well. Let's bring Metal Cooler. I want Janemba, of course, because he's just so good. Yeah, I think this team should be very strong for going ahead and taking this down. So, they actually have released several units lately that are going to be pretty good for Dokkan Battlefield. Like, you know, that Super Saiyan God Goku, he has a very good leader skill that would be very useful here. Plus, there's also units... Yes, perfect. There's also units like the SCR God Vegeta, who will be very good here. Like, they've done a very good job of giving us a lot of units who I think just are, like, custom-made to doing really well in this mode. Because, you know, right now, we kind of have, like, four sort of, like, gameplay modes, right? There's just normal stages, you know, story stages, Dokkan event stages, stuff like that. You have Super Battle Road stages, you have Dokkan Battlefield stages, and then you have the Extreme Z Awakening events. So, you know, usually when I'm rainbowing units, if a unit can be good in any of the four, I would definitely don't have a problem rainbowing them. Like, that's why I mentioned possibly going ahead and rainbowing that free-to-play Piccolo from the Baba Shop, is because, like, he's good. I like defensive units. I like putting orbs and assets in the defensive units because oftentimes they are much better than people do give them credit for. Okay, so Cell and LR Bojack work very well together. Yeah, this is an easy dub right here. That Cell, like Cell and Janemba both getting easy A's dramatically strengthen Extreme Int. These Extreme Z Awakenings, one thing they're really doing is they're just, like, they're making these typings so much stronger, right? Like, that's Easy A Cell is so good on Extreme Int now, right? You know, Janemba is, you know, maybe the strongest Extreme Int unit in the game. Maybe LR Bojack is probably better, but, you know, you guys get my point. Janemba is very, very good. Okay, so, yep, we're getting tons of rewards. I would like to save up, I think, as many Battlefield points as possible. I want a Rainbow LR Metal Cooler, man. Although, you know, the Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku and Majin Vegeta, like, the chance to rainbow them is just so tantalizing. But, you know, I really want a Rainbow LR Metal Cooler. And, you know, the LR Tech Ginyu Force, too. It's just, they just don't give you enough Battlefield medals, man. They gotta... I wish that this shit would cost, like, you know, 100 stamina, but they let you actually grind out the Battlefield medals or something like that. That would be very, very helpful. Okay, so we do have Broly, as you guys can see, but my Broly is very, very weak, only SA1, 1% in the Duke system, so I'm not actually going to bring him. So let's go Cooler, we'll go Cell, let's get Kid Buu, we'll bring Frieza, LR Ginyu Force, Omega, and then we got these 3 units. I actually still have to do the rainbow videos on both Demigra and that GT Cell right there. We'll bring the GT Cell since he is capable of healing, which can be pretty useful. Actually, yeah, I do got to get that video out on that GT Cell because he's probably not going to have like another new team for a while. But, you know, then again, now that we're in the dual category meta, who knows what could happen. Like, at any moment, there could be like some dual category team and some unit we're not really expecting really could have a new strong role, right? Like, I think support units on a lot of these different typings, or that might randomly be in a certain category, could become a lot more useful moving forwards. A unit like Pandel, I'm probably going to rainbow Pandel just because of her viability on that blue Gogeta team. You know, she is, off the top of my head, she's the only support type unit I could think of on that whole team. So, you know, I might put some orbs into her. Although it would be very easy for them to drop a, you know, movie hero support type unit, right? Like, how easily would it be for them to put out some, you know, Krillin or Kid Gohan or something from one of the first couple? Oh, Omega, that's 3 in a row? Chill! The God rotation right there. 3 supers in a row by Omega. He does have that in him. You know, him, Tech Vegito Blue, and Cooler. Wow. That was a pretty good rotation right there. I just realized we basically did get the 3 hardest hitters of the team, and they do link up mildly well, and the key placement was good. So, goodbye, Cooler, you punk. Get absolutely mollywopped, bro. That was rough. That was real rough. Oh, and then that's right, yeah, Dokkan Battlefield gives us a nice amount of orbs. They have been very, very good lately with the amount of orbs we've been getting. We get so many of those. Okay, so here's the new fight. It's Bardock. Let's go ahead and jump into this new fight then with our Super Int team. So we're going to want to go LR Super Vegito. Let's go Int Gogeta. It is a shame for Int Gogeta because it's about to be where this is really going to be his only spot to really help out is on like Dokkan Battlefield on the Super Int team, because Int Gogeta is about to be replaced by SCR Gogeta. After SCR Gogeta gets his Easy A, it's over for Int Gogeta, unfortunately. This art, by the way, this Bardock, this is actually the TUR version of LR Bardock. That's why that art, you know, we don't usually get a very good look at this guy. Unless he has some crazy abilities, he's probably going to be done. I feel like he might be done in this first turn. We got a very powerful rotation right here for Super Int. We'll be able to do a lot of damage to him. Okay, he does have a very high amount of health. Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, of course, is such a strong unit. Especially if you get him to Super first, then, you know, he's got that massive defense of his. Okay, so here's Bardock supering. Okay, how much will that do? Oh. Well, that wasn't really, Alright. So, clearly, Bardock ain't all that. If he's barely, yo, that was kind of pathetic. This is a pretty bad rotation, though. Okay. Can he be stunned? Yes? Yeah, he can. Wow. Okay. Why don't we go for a gamble? Fuck it. Let's see if our boy Gotenks can go ahead and drop the stun on him. Why not? And then Gohan here. I don't have to give him orbs. I guess I'll give him the 3 int orbs, even though we don't have to. So Gotenks right here, you know, if he wants, he could go ahead and stun Bardock, and then that's all she wrote for our boy Bardock. Since they did not make him immune to being able to be stunned. And there we go. That Gotenks card is actually very good. I usually bring him just because he's able to heal a good amount with Rainbow Orbs, and he's able to create a good amount of Rainbow Orbs for LR Super Vegito. But, you know, if the enemy can also be stunned, he does become quite reliable with his, high chance to stun. That's why I really, that's why I really like him actually on Super Battle Road stages. He can actually be a very valuable unit, that little Gotenks, that free-to-play Gotenks. A lot of people overlooked him. I don't know why. They gave him out on Global and JP at the same time. He's a very solid category support type unit. Even now, he could be useful again on the Blue Gogeta team, since it is, Movie Heroes M Fusion. One thing to remember, though, is that the category Super Battle Road stages, I'm sure they're still going to restrict them to just the one category, right? Like, they're not going to give us the Gogeta Blue stage where we can use Movie Heroes and Fusions. They probably will still restrict it. So, I think we're probably going to get new Super Battle Road category stages pretty soon here. Because it has been quite a long time since we've seen new stages actually added to JP. Global just got the category Super Battle Road stages, but on JP it's been a very, very long time. Alright, so LR Grey Saiyaman 1 and 2, Super Vegito 17. Let's bring LR Trunks. I don't know, maybe I should try and get units I don't often use in here, right? My Vegito Blue is rainbowed. I have not actually done a video on him. Is there anyone else here I haven't done a video on? No. I also do have the physical Kale rainbowed. I've not done a video on her. I might wait until Hit drops before I actually do a show. Actually, no, I 100% am going to wait until the Hit stuff drops on JP before I do a video on that Kale. The reason is because of Champa. Champa is going to dramatically increase. It's a shame I can't put Super Vegito first. Champa is going to dramatically impact Kale. Champa would make Kale, like, hit stupid hard. Because, he's giving that massive 40% attack buff to Universe 6 allies. And Kale has a very good chance of doing 2 supers. Because, unlike the new Broly, Kale has a great chance for her additional attack to be a super attack, right? The new Broly, he actually only has a high chance for his new one to be a super, which isn't honestly really that good. Because, well, I don't want to say it's not that good, but, it means it's 50-50. We're going to see some normal, some supers. Whereas that Kale, most of the time, at least for me, it does seem as though Kale gets the double super going on. Alright, so Gohan continuing to keep units I don't actually want in the first slot, but nah, we should be okay here. I don't know if that's enough to get Trunks' 18 key. It's not. Ooh, but we're going to be A-okay. Yeah, okay, so he's done. Goodbye, Gohan, my boy. Now, Gohan, right? I actually do think a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan Dokkan Fest event would be a good idea in the upcoming 2019. You know what I might do? I might do a video talking about Dokkan events I would like to see actually take place in 2019. I think a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan would be a fantastic one because, there's not that was one of the most iconic moments in all of Dragon Ball, and that's not a Dokkan Fest event, so that does need to be one. They also do have two options, by the way. They could make it, obviously, from his fight against Cell, or it could also be from the BoJack movie. Although I do think Gohan, Cell Saga, Super Saiyan 1 Gohan with transformation mechanic into Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, that is like, I feel like that's very likely, right? Or we could see some sort of Cell transforming character, maybe a second form Cell that transforms into Perfect Cell as a Cell Saga category leader, or maybe like it's perfect form Cell. So like you know, the TUR of LR Cell, and then he transforms into Super Perfect Cell. I suppose we could also see that, right? They're not gonna make us use Super SCR and Kid Buu again, are they? Damn it, they might, huh? Alright, so yeah, we'll definitely do Extreme SCR here. We'll use Super Buu, who should be the next one to come to Global. Then we'll use Janemba, who unfortunately, yeah, Janemba is pretty much only useful now here, in the, whatchamacallit, Dokkan Battlefield. Int Janemba completely just overshadows SCR Janemba everywhere, so he's kind of, you know, just locked to being useful in this mode here. Yeah, I feel like we might end up using Super SCR again against Kid Buu. What other typing have we not used? Oh, Super AGL. Oh, yeah, okay. It's definitely going to be Super AGL that we're going to have to use against Kid Buu, because it's one of those things where it's like, hey, you know, Kid Buu's pretty tough, huh? Well, come summon for Blue Gogeta. He'll make Kid Buu real easy. So Kid Buu's gotta be AGL, bro. Well, I also hope at the same time that it's not Super SCR, because Super SCR is weak, man. Super SCR is just a weak, like, typing compared to the other typings. I think I might actually put Super SCR as the worst of all 5. I know a lot of people will be like, no! Of all the Super typings, right? But, yeah, man, Super SCR does not have a unit as good as Blue Gogeta. Like, maybe you could say LR Vegito Blue is like right there, but like LR Beerus, like, you know, it's hard to set him up to get him to get those 18 key supers consistently. Sometimes he does take a good amount of damage. It's like Ultimate Gohan being as weak as he is for a category leader really, really hurts over there. Okay, so can I get a... Yeah, that's a super attack. Okay, perfect. Because a super attack by Frieza would certainly be good enough to finish... might be good enough to finish Hit off. And Hit might actually stun Frieza, which would be very, very annoying. I hope not. Don't stun him. Okay, good. So we get to see Frieza in action. Wow. 2 million attack stat? And that, like, that's not like a full category buff, like, leader skill he's got. Although he does have... the 150% from Super Buu as part of the enhanced transformation. So, you know, he's only, what, 30% off, really, a full category team there. But Frieza did pretty good. These category leaders, you know, quite good for some aspects here of Dokkan Battlefield. Alright, so this will take us to the last stage. Kid Buu, probably going to be an SCR type. Yeah, okay, yep. They want you to use Super AGL here. Well, that's no problem. Okay, so Gogeta actually, I mean, I probably could, you know, you could find up a good team to have Gogeta as the leader here with a bunch of AGL units, but no, it probably wouldn't work too well. So we'll go LR Trunks and Goten. We'll go Transforming Goku. Let's go Blue Gogeta, Evolution Blue Vegeta, Super Vegito, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Let's see, Tora heals, and so does Piccolo. We're probably not going to last enough turns for Piccolo to transform, though. And that AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku is so good. He can work really well with Blue Gogeta. Okay, so let's see how well Blue Gogeta, who I feel is the best CR in the game, let's see how well he does against Kid Buu, who is very difficult. In case... damn. See, I did really want to get... Yeah, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get Super Saiyan 3 Goku off rotation here. It would benefit me a lot to get that Goku linked up with Blue Gogeta. They'll work incredibly well together. That is a super attack. Okay, very good. So actually we did get this first turn looking pretty good. Transforming Goku will be really good here as well, because obviously as this fight progresses, he's going to get stronger and stronger. Kid Buu can be annoying sometimes, you guys might know. I think he's able to super twice. He's able to dodge super attacks, and he's able to heal. From what I've seen, it's all quite random as to when Buu does any of these things. Like, I've seen him heal. Literally, the first attack of the first, like, phase, I've seen Kid Buu heal before any damage was done to him, I believe. So, like, I think all of his abilities are just completely randomized. Like, okay, so, see, there we go. There's a heal right there. So, he lowered defense, right? Yeah. Okay, so that's why Blue Vegeta was able to take a good amount of damage there off just a normal attack. Do have to be careful. Okay, so Blue Gogeta is going to be fantastic here, obviously. So will Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. His defense will be tremendous here. And we're going to get, yes we are, perfect. We're going to get a good amount of AGL orbs for LR Trunks and Goten. Get them their maximum super attack, as well as be able to heal up a little bit of health, just in case this boy puts up a little bit too much of a fight. Let's see how we do. But we should be A-okay, because Gogeta, depends on if Gogeta wants to get any dodges in. Obviously, as a Super Saiyan, he's only got a 30% chance to dodge, or 25%. It's medium, it has been both, 30% and 25%. So without actual, like, you know, advanced testing, we're probably not going to really be able to know which one it is, 30 or 25%. See, this is annoying because, again, Kid Buu does lower defense on super attack. That's one reason he's so difficult. I mean, look how hard Kid Buu is, bro. Like, even, I'm full rainbow. Like, yeah, there he goes. All Dokkan Fest exclusives, LRs, defensive units, all of this. And Kid Buu, bro, he's just able to power right through you. Like, he just does not give a fuck. He just destroys here. Alright, so, you know, with some counters by Super Vegito, we should be good to go. See, this is where Blue Gogeta actually being at the 5 turns for transformation is a tad annoying, because even, you know, if we make it to the next turn, we won't get a transformation by Blue Gogeta. He would actually need even one more turn past that. Like, whereas Broly, you know, gets the transformation after 4 turns. Alright, so there he is. He's picking up the dodges. At least this Goku is able to raise his attack and defense on super attack, so he'll be able to tank even better. Okay, and sure enough, Kid Buu with another super attack, 62. That is quite a lot. So we beat him, but, you know, Kid Buu he does not play around, man. He has, he's very tanky. He could dodge, he could heal. The super attacks, he dishes a lot of damage out. Bosses that lower defense on super attack are also 10 times more deadly because they disintegrate your defense after that, and you really have to be careful about, you know, how you maneuver. So there we go. There is the newest season, or, you know, whatever you want to say, of Dokkan Battlefield completed. Nothing too crazy except for that Kid Buu is a nightmare. Android 19, you know, can be pretty easily beaten with extreme tech, I think. You know, because you have a lot of physical super attacking units there. And then Great Saiyaman, who usually is a problem, you have to seal him or defend against him. You have the best typing in the game, Super Tech, with multiple very solid sealers and just exceptionally powerful units. So that stage is really not too difficult. But alright, we are done for now. Thanks y'all for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.